Hello. People around the world are using Google Meet to have meetings and stay collaborative. But our children are also distance learning, and they're using Google Classroom, which also works with Google Meet. But why not have a little bit of fun in class? Oh yes, indeed. We can have a little bit of fun in class and a bit of fun with the teacher, providing you have the right teacher. Why not change your face to that of a comedy avatar? Well, you can do that with a tool called Animaze by Facerig. Animaze by Facerig takes your face and then allows you to change it into another avatar. Let's see how to configure it and how to configure it with Google Classroom. Going to www.animaze.us, you can see the official Animaze by Facerig site. Now, this site will give you all the information on where to get it, how to get it, and what it's compatible with. You can see at the top, it's also got an iPhone app, an editor, and there's documentation there if you want to become an Animaze artist. Also, you can get this on Steam for PC. Now, what can it do? As you can see, we've got a demonstration running on the web page in front of us, and it's quite good to have a look at that and have a listen and see what's going on. But typically you get the idea. You replace your face with an avatar. Let's check it out on Steam. Here we are on Steam, and here's the Steam page. Now at the moment, there's a release date of it coming soon. We've currently got a beta mode of this, and the software works fine. And the developer of Holotech Studios that created Facerig and Animaze has worked on this. Now, a few changes to this model. Typically, these changes is that it's a free service and there's a subscription service. Okay, so there's no getting away with that. And you can also buy coins for different avatars. In the Animaze software, quite a different and streamlined interface to what we've had before in Facerig, where it was very busy. What you can see straight away is at the top we've got a menu screen for Animaze, where you can select avatars, props, backgrounds, animations, and check your settings. You can also see a picture with my face and my real self in my very busy workshop background. And you can see the dots that are tracking my face around here. Nothing's on my face. It's doing this all by itself with the power of the webcam. As I open my mouth, the shark opens its mouth because it's tracking my face with the eyebrows as well. And you can see your avatar also moves. So again, I think this is working better than what Facerig was. It seems to be more dots, it's tracking more points. And my webcam is a good, I'd say, 2 feet away from my face. So you can see it is tracking quite well for what we're doing. Okay, so that's one thing. We've discussed the dots and what I actually look like on the screen, which is great. You can move this around should you want to. Again, you can select your feed as well if you've got other feeds. Again, I've got a Stream OBS virtual webcam as well, and we'll see about in future videos getting this working with Stream OBS. Right, so import. You can import an avatar. You can subscribe for a limited imports. Now, don't know where you come down on subscriptions. This is the way Facerig and Animaze are going with subscriptions. That's up to them. Purpose of this video is looking at Animaze and getting it to work with the video conferencing tool of choice. Okay, so here we go. Scrolling down, you can see all our avatars down here. Right, we've see I've got a shark who's holding a little squid. What is different in regards to Facerig is you can put animations and key them. Right, if you see this bar down here, we've got animations. Click on that, that brings up the animations bar. Pressing Q, my shark waves. Pressing W, I don't actually know what he did then. Snorted. What else he do? Press E, he points at himself. See if we can move these around. We should be able to. Yes, we can. It's a good interface. It's very clean, very simple. Probably made with mobile in mind. Pressing E points to itself. Pressing R, waves. There you go. So you've got full animations there. Let's look at another avatar. So there you go. We'll have him, Able Gene, misses. There it is. Nice use of that for a hat and a bit of hair. Let's press Q. Out comes a hand. Pressing W. Does this sort of motion, which is good. We've got the waving of the finger, and we've got R. Right. Okay, so we've got our avatar. Let's switch back to the shark. I quite like the shark. Now, all these avatars do tend to use up a credit system and a subscription system. So, if you've got a popular avatars, you can see there's a Donald Trump one there. And to unlock that, you need 399 tokens. Well, I've used all the 1,500 tokens up that I had on the avatars that I've got. Some came for free. It's a shame they don't import the Facerig avatars yet, but they might do, as this is still in beta. Let's talk about backgrounds. So we've typically got a grey background. We can choose from backgrounds in this panel. You can import a background, and let's import something in, I think, from a bit of Battlestar Galactica. Let's do a screenshot just for demonstration purposes. There you go. We'll load in a background. Look, and it works really well with the background that I've put in. You can also use green screen, confirm that, for even better editing in your software application of choice. And I tend to use this typically when I'm using things like Microsoft Teams or something like that as well. But we're talking about Google Meet here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick something that looks pretty much fishy. That's about as fishy as I think we can possibly get. We'll go for the pool. And that's our background changed. I think it works really well. Now you can also record within Animaze as well by hitting the record button. And that will then record your video, which you can then play back. As you can see, the frame rate seems to be jerking quite a bit. Not entirely sure what all that's about, but we'll test it out later. So we'll press stop after that 8 to 9 seconds of video. And then you can also put props on as well. Let's save this recording. Say save as. We'll put it in Battlestar Galactica and we'll just say Animaze test. Or should I say Animaze test? Okay, I will just put it in here. Select folder. Say new folder. Test. In there. We're done. And it's saved in that one particular location as an MPEG. And we'll go back and look at that in a minute. So, we talked about animations. Right? We've talked about avatars. We've talked about backgrounds. Talked about recording. Take a screenshot. And that's also going to be very good as well. Imagine taking a screenshot like that. Again, save it in your location of choice. Look at your background. Confirm a green screen background, for example. And then do a big cheesy grin. That'll be really good and easy for editing to cut out and put in any picture you've got. Let's save that again. Right, so that's done. Saved as a PNG. Brilliant. What's next? We talked about animations, we talked about backgrounds, we talked about avatars. Let's talk about props. Okay, props took a bit of messing about to handle in Facerig. I can honestly say within Animaze, they're better. So if you want a hat on your shark, there it is. Only so if I put my head down, you can see the hat has gone right on there. You can make the hat bigger if you want to. You can change the colours, you know, on certain items. Put some headphones on. How have they worked? Now they're quite small, so let's expand them. And there's a shark wearing a set of headphones. Now that's got to be worth a screenshot, isn't it, really? Right? Oh, the fun you can have with this. Right, okay, so we've done all that. We've talked about backgrounds, animations. There's a shop as well. Put the shop look. You can buy more tokens. Import your creations. Look at your subscriptions, how much you want a month. For free, you can do this for a 45-minute session, which kind of marries up with what you get with currently the free version of Zoom. Again, you've got Google Meet. There's no limit at the moment on what you can do in regards to the length of meetings. And you can import it into other packages as well. And you can see you've got different options. If you subscribe to $99 a year, unlimited virtual webcam, not just 45-minute sessions. You've got import your avatars, which you can across the board. Import avatars. For the free version, it'll cost you 99 cents to import them, but unlimited for the paid. Remove watermarks. Use your iPhone as your face tracker. Export videos in MP4. Well, we've seen that works. Stream 60 frames per second. And pro streamer commercial rights, if you want to make a lot of money out of it. And there's some rights there as well, which I'm not really going to go into. Okay, so that was what it was all about. How much are the coin packs? Well, let's have a look at that shop. Coin packs. $4.99. 2,000 is for $9.99. And 6,000 for $19.99. As you can see, I've burnt through mine already. Now, I can zoom in for my creation with the mouse wheel. All right, I'm zooming in. I'm zooming out. Okay, so that's quite a good feature. Can't maneuver around for the 3D version, unfortunately. But there you go. So we've talked about the interface. I think we've gone through that quite extensively. So here we are in a typical Google Classroom scenario. And here is my stream. I'm in an English literature class for year 6. And typically within Google Classroom, if you want to join a class meeting, you'll see a link at the top here in the classroom header. If you don't, then speak to your teacher to set one up. Dead easy to set up as well. So clicking on the link, it'll bring up the meeting associated with your Google Classroom. Okay, and it'll say camera is starting, but don't get too worried about that just yet. It won't start because I've got Animaze running in the bottom. So here's my Animaze avatar. I thought I'd go for the burger. We like the burger. So we're going to just do a little bit of configuration here. We'll keep the background the same. Won't put any props in, but we're going to click broadcast. Okay, so we're broadcasting. There you are. We're broadcasting from Animaze to our virtual camera. We'll minimize that. Go to settings within your Meet, within Google Classroom. Into settings there. Check out the video. Change your camera to Animaze virtual camera. Click done. You may get a pop-up at the bottom depending if you've got Norton or something. And there is your avatar. Let's join the meeting. Okay, there you are. There is your avatar in all his glory as a burger on a train station. But if you're sick of that avatar, don't worry. Go back into Animaze, select a different avatar. Let's go with the cat. Confirm. Wait for it to load up. And there is the cat. Right, let's click on our Google Meet. And then you can attend your Google Classroom session as a cat. Much hilarity for you, no doubt your teacher, and also your classmates. Dead simple. Here's one thing to note. To cancel Animaze, stop broadcasting within Animaze, close it down, exit. That will then release the feed on your camera. And then when you go into Google Classroom, and we'll just select the right classroom for that. Pop into our meeting. You'll be able to change the input back to your normal input of video. From the Animaze virtual camera back to the Microsoft LifeCam. And then you appear in all your unshaven glory with messy backdrops as well. So that was typically how to use Animaze and Google Classroom. Much fun to be had with your classmates. Make sure your teacher's cool with this. And if you have any problems, you got to think, has your organization or your classroom or your school locked some of these things down? It is available on iOS, so you're okay to go with the Apple devices. It's okay on PC because we've just proven it. As for Android at the moment, no news as yet. So anyway, have fun. Put in the comments section what avatars you're going to be joining your Google Classroom with. Be safe. See you soon.